We raised our family and really thought that we were finished having kids and just felt like there was something missing, and it always had kind of had adoption in the back of our mind. When our youngest was 15, we had gone to a Christian concert, and they were passing out the little folders that talked about, sponsoring a child, and I handed it to my husband and I said, what if we just adopted instead?
We decided about a year after we got Jade that, well, Maddie's off to college, she's 18, Jade's 3, and she's gonna be an only child. And so maybe we should start the process again. So we did. I get a text that says, Maddie, would your parents ever consider adopting a baby that needs a heart transplant? She has a condition called endocardial fibroelastosis. She said she will for sure need a heart transplant. I said, that's not gonna happen. We're too old, wouldn't be fair to Jade, wouldn't be fair to our grandkids. It was kind of off the table.
Once we saw her picture, there was just so many things that happened in our lives that really kept bringing us back to the face that we saw in that first text that we got. We were constantly being reminded of her throughout the next couple of months and really slowly changing my heart for her. It was a difficult choice, but we really strongly felt like the Lord was leading us to her and really feel like God had chosen her for our family before the foundations of the world.
We first boarded the plane to China to get Zara. You're full of emotion. You don't know how this child is going to respond. It's kind of a shock to them. And you kind of take them from all that they've known, and from that moment on, they're your child.
Sit up for me, silly.
When we came home, we got into the doctor, and the doctor said she does not have endocardial fibroelastosis, which is almost inoperable. She has something called Al-Kappa. We think we can correct this, is the good news. The bad news is her heart is 4 times the size of a normal child's heart. It takes up her entire chest cavity.
Every single second that we wait, every single heartbeat, it just grows her heart. It's so sick. And so they wanted to do surgery right away. She had her first surgery 8 days after we returned home from China.
The poor little girl, she didn't know us almost from Adam, and so it's all trauma to her.
Peekaboo. Where is she? It was when she was waking up from her surgery that I'm like, this little girl is a fighter. She has been through a lot in her 13 months of life, and that was just the first time I realized that she really had to fight for everything, every breath that she took, and every time her heart would beat. It was just her sheer will to live and to thrive and to survive. Since her surgeries, it took us quite a while after her second surgery to really just find her groove, just to find her happiness.
She's an absolute joy, and we're trusting that her life is going to be one that is long, and we're believing, and our prayer is that she lives a very long, healthy life.
The American Heart Association is important to our family because all of the advancements that they make to help all generations of people really ends up trickling down into our family.
Without the American Heart Association, truly, I don't think Zara would be with us today.
I think in Zara's heart journey, the next step for us is to just continue to allow her to thrive, not only with a heart condition, but just as a child. The heart of it for us is that adopting these girls, yes, we gave them a different life, but really they came in and changed our lives for the better, and it has been the most amazing journey that we've ever